Welcome to this 270 Masterclass on the implementation of wind energy projects near airports. It's a worldwide commitment to the production of more sustainable energy, and a greater part of that is produced by wind energy. That means large wind turbines. The location of wind turbines, wind farms, can have a critical effect on the aviation safety of an airport, and that's something that needs to be considered. However, we do see that local and national governments do not always realise that the great distance that needs to be maintained between an airport and a wind turbine. In this short film, we'd like to discuss a number of the issues that are pertinent. Let's start with the obstacle limitation surfaces. Annex 14, PANS-OPS, CNS, there are a number of surfaces that for safety reasons must be protected. It's essential that these do remain protected. And as I mentioned, the lack of understanding, it's important that you engage with local and national decision makers to let them understand exactly how much space needs to be reserved for safety. Radar interference can occur at an even greater distance than that related to obstacle limitation surfaces. And again, the authorities need to understand what the requirements are to keep radar surveillance functioning and safe at an airport. There are, of course, mitigations available with reference to radars, in the sense that slave stations can be erected to get rid of the blind spot that wind turbines create to the radar signal. Turbulence downwind of wind turbines is an issue primarily for helicopters and general aviation. The regulations here are few and far between worldwide, and in some respects they are contradictory from one state to the next. This is definitely a work in progress, but again, good consultation with decision makers should help you keep your traffic safe in and out of your airport or your heliport. Lastly, the nuisance, as seen from the perspective of communities around airports, that is generated by the obstacle lighting on top of wind turbines. These are on, of course, only at night as a nuisance, but there are a number of mitigations that we see in use. You can reduce the intensity, you can reduce the numbers of lights that are placed. These are all possible within the existing regulations in most states. A newer methodology is a detection system, something that keeps the lights off until an aircraft is actually passing. This can reduce the amount of time that the lights stay off at night to over 90% of the time in many cases, particularly for regional airports. So, in summary, there are a number of issues relating to the lack of regulations, the contradictory nature of some of those regulations, and engagement with stakeholders, be they communities or the governments, is an essential part of making a success of wind energy projects near your airport. Well, that was it for this short masterclass. If you're looking for a contact with 270 Aviation, the website 270.com has the contact details of all of our offices around the world. Thanks for watching.